May I request Mr. Jandyal to kindly lead the discussion from here and involve Professor Suresh Chandra, Mr. Jagmohan, Mr. Khajuria, and all others in the kind of a discussion. And anybody else, if he wants to have a question towards any participant, any panelist, kindly shoot. Please go ahead. May I request you, Mr. Jandyal, sir? Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Brigadier Saab. It's very illuminating discourse on the history of Jammu and Kashmir with specific references to Dogra rule and our accession and Pakistan's raid on us. There could not be two opinions on what actually has been illuminated by Professor Varsha Gupta, Professor Hari Singh, and General Jamal, and also by Brigadier Dhiman himself. Pardon me for saying that having heard all these things, most of the things were known to us. But the question right now is that we have failed to create a narrative on this. We are talking about our youth should know. Youth, except for the students of the history, others will not go into these details. And the people in Jammu, even in Jammu, what to talk of Kashmir, are unaware of all these things. Brigadier Dhiman spoke about the young girl who were doing MPhil or in Baramulla when he was in UN, Peace Living Force. It is a failure of the state to project the positive things right from 1947. I don't blame Sheikh Abdullah for that. And it is not that people of Kashmir did not know who were the invaders. It is a shame Sheikh Abdullah or the old people in Kashmir, they used to call Khabardar, Hamlavar, Khabardar, Hum Kashmiri hain tayar. And when the Indian forces landed there, there was jubilation. It is not that people of Kashmir did not know it. But the question is that they have, those who are against India in Kashmir have marched over us. We could not project even Makbul Sherwani in Baramulla. He died for India. He died fighting against that invaders to save the lives of the people of Baramulla. We don't remember. There's no recognition, except the army has set up one memorial or an auditorium in Baramulla. These are the failures. We have not named important institutions after these martyrs. It is only recently that when I was in the information department and General Jamal started popularizing the name of Brigadier Rajendra Singh. It's very recent that the Jammu University agreed to have an auditorium after his name. But once you make an effort, but this not end here. The people will not know it. You have to create a narrative. And narrative will create it by a perception. We don't have a perception. Talking about history, glorious history, we can feel proud of that. But how to convert into an inspiring narrative for our youth is a big challenge. And in fact, we should, and particularly Brigadier Dhiman, I have been last time also advise you, you should explore possibility of how to reach them. These are the people who have to carry forward your traditions and our history or our legends. Not we. We have spent our time. Professor Hari Singh had written books. Varsha Gupta ji has done research. General Jawan is a living legend. He can narrate you stories He can anecdotes on that. But how many of us are listening? Even if you have put it on YouTube, that's very, inspiring for them. So we must explore how best all these, the part of our history is made a good narrative for in Jammu first. And then create, some of you have said of making a part of a curriculum. This is one way to bring them in from the almost in obscurity to our textbooks, so that people start talking about them and talking about their heroic deeds. These are things which I think we all should have. Otherwise, it's a very illuminating and interesting thing. Having almost heard 2 hours, one doesn't get bored, because it's very interesting, and one should feel proud and take pride in that this is a part of our glorious history. But that is not the end of story. It is a beginning, rather. All of us must start taking it further and to the younger generation. Thank you very much for giving me time to give my views on that.
Very good. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a ton.